Hey, it's Charlie, and if you want to learn how to build a WordPress website in about 10 minutes, then this video is for you. I'll show you how to make a killer website in just a few simple steps. I personally have built dozens of websites, and yeah, this is going to be the most concise, simple, and affordable way to build a website. You might be thinking, I don't know how to code. I don't know if I can actually build a good-looking website. The great news is that you don't need any coding knowledge. Everything is drag and drop, and it's super easy. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first step is to get hosting. This is a mandatory step that you will need if you want to create a website. And in this video, I'll show you guys how to use Hostinger. It's one of my favorite website hosting services. It's also by far one of the cheapest at $3 to $4 per month. I even have an exclusive code for you guys to use, and that's going to take an even bigger discount at checkout. Now, I really encourage you to follow along with this video, because if you do, you should have a fully functional website by the end of this video. So if you click on the link down below or go to hostinger.com/CharlieChang, it's going to take you to this exact landing page. It might look a little bit different depending on when you are watching this video, but it should look something similar to this. And what we're going to do is click claim deal right here. It's going to take us to this page, which will go through their different plans. As you can see, the premium plan is about $3 a month. The business plan is $3.99 a month. And they also have the cloud start plan as well. But for most of you guys, the premium and business plans are going to be good enough. So you literally just need to get one Hostinger plan. And from that one plan, you can make up to 100 different websites. They both come with free email, free domain, free SSL as well. But I will say, if you want to take advantage of some of the Hostinger AI tools, then the business plan is going to be better. Just for this video, I'll click on the business plan, add to cart, but you guys can go ahead and choose premium or business. And now it's going to have us choose a time period, right? So I recommend going at least 12 months, preferably 24 months, since you will be able to lock in this super low discounted price for longer. But if you want to do 48 months, that's going to be the cheapest. And yeah, building a website, it definitely is a long-term game. If you do see yourself having this website for multiple years, or even building more and more websites using this one plan, then I would just say go with the 24 or 48 month option. Let's say just for this video, I'll go with the 24 month option, but of course choose accordingly. What we're going to do is create an account. So put our email and password. After that, you'll select your payment method. You'll put your name, your number, address, and make sure you come down here to the have a coupon code section. We're going to click on this and enter in code Charlie Chang, click apply. And that is going to take an even bigger discount. So make sure you guys do that. After that, we'll put in our credit card information and then click submit secure payment. So once you follow those steps, it'll take you to the Hostinger dashboard. You're going to go to hosting and then click setup on the new plan that you just got. So click setup. It's going to ask, do you want to create or migrate a website? Since we are creating a website, we'll select create. We'll click next. It's going to ask us, what tool do you want to use to actually create your website? And there are two options. There's WordPress with AI and there's Hostinger website builder. Now, since this video is specifically about WordPress, I'm going to go with WordPress. But if you want an easier way to build a website without all the functionality of WordPress, then you can also go with the Hostinger website builder. It's a little bit less customizable since you don't have WordPress, but it's, like I said, definitely easier. Now let's just go with WordPress with AI. Click create with WordPress. I'll create the login details for our WordPress account. Click next. It's going to ask us, what type of website do you want to build? For now, let's just go with portfolio. Click next. You'll have the option to select pre-built templates or standard themes. I'm going to select pre-built templates to make it a little bit easier. It'll show us some of the themes we can choose from. We can hover over here and click preview. As you can see, this one is powered by Astra, which is a really great theme I recommend. So I might just go ahead and go with this one. But of course, you guys can choose whichever one you want. Let's click use this template. It's going to ask, do you want pre-selected plugins for your website? I'm just going to go ahead and say yes, please, to make it easier. But of course, we can always add more plugins later on. Since I did get the business plan, there is AI functionality. So basically what we can do is put our brand name, a description, and the AI is going to generate content for our website. So I've put some stuff down here. We'll click next. It's going to have us select a domain name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Charlie Chang Business. Let's select charliechangbusiness.com. This is free for the first year. So we'll click on that. Click next. It's going to have us confirm our contact details, and then we will click finish registration. We'll go ahead and click next right here. And now it's going to basically install WordPress on our website. This should just take maybe 1 or 2 minutes. All right, amazing. So that's set up now. We're here in this dashboard for our new website. You can manage your domain from here, manage the plan, set up your free email. You can manage your SSL certificate here as well, which is already installed. But yeah, if you go back to dashboard, click on admin panel right here. And this is basically going to take us to the actual WordPress admin dashboard. This is where we basically build out our entire website. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the plugin section. So we'll click on plugins. These are going to be the plugins that are currently installed on your website. Now, I don't recommend having too many plugins since this can sort of bog down your website and make it slower. So if there's anything you're not using here, you can deactivate it or remove it. And if you want to add more functionality functionality, you can always click add new plugin and search from the hundreds of thousands of plugins available for WordPress. That really is one of the best parts about WordPress. There is so much functionality that you guys can add to your website. I'll actually have a list down below in the description of some of the most popular and recommended plugins that most websites should have. But I'll show you how to add a new one just really quickly. So let's search up Rank Math. This is a very popular SEO tool. So if you guys are doing any type of writing, I do recommend getting something like this. As you can see, we already have an SEO tool that is installed. We just need to activate it. But of course, there are many other types of SEO tools out there. So I'll just show you. We'll click install now. After that, if you want to activate this particular tool, you'll click activate, and that's going to make it active on your website. Now you can see Rank Math SEO is going to be here. And if we go back to plugins, we can delete the other SEO tool since we're not using it. You also don't need to use Rank Math. You can use this one as well, but I use Rank Math on all my websites, so that's just the one that I recommend. The next thing we're going to do is go to settings right here and go to permalinks. This is something that a lot of people forget to do, but it is very, very important to do this step. You're basically just going to want to make sure that post name is selected. This means that when you create a new page, the URL of that page is going to be your domain.com/the post name. This is going to be the best for SEO, and it's going to be the most clean for your website. Now I'm going to show you how to change the appearance of your website. So if we come here to appearance and click on themes, you can see our current active theme is Astra. That is the one that I selected during that onboarding. We can always change our theme pretty easily. What you basically will do is come here to add new theme, click this plus button, and you can select from the thousands of different themes that come with WordPress. Most of these are going to be free. So if you see another design that you think matches your business or whatever type of website you're making better, you can always go ahead and choose it. For example, I can click on, say, this one. It's going to show me what this theme looks like. And if I want, I can always install it and activate this for my website. But for now, I'm going to go with the theme that we originally chose. I think Astra is a really good one that most of you guys should just use. It's probably the most popular free theme that exists for WordPress. If I want to customize our theme, I'll come here and click customize. And this is basically where I can change a lot of the design elements of our website. If I click on global, for example, we can change the typography, we can change all the colors, change how buttons look, all this stuff. I don't recommend messing with these things too much since, everything is professionally designed and there is a reason why they chose these current fonts. And I think they do look really good. So I'm not going to change this. But just know that if you want to change any of the design elements, you can absolutely do that. Now you might be wondering, how do I actually edit the home page of my website? And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you come here to pages, you'll see that there is a home page that's already created. What we are going to do is click on this, and that's going to bring up the built-in block editor. There are other builders you can use to build your website. I'll show you Elementor later on in this video since that is a very popular one. But for now, I just recommend going with the built-in builder. It's really good. It's drag and drop. You don't need to know any coding. And I'll show you guys how you can actually customize your home page. So it's very easy. I just recommend take 5 to 10 minutes, look through this yourself. Maybe pause this video right now so you can play with it yourself. But it's very, very intuitive. So for example, if I want to change any of this text, all I need to do is click into it and I can basically edit the text. I can change the text right here. We can always, of course, change the alignment of the text. We can change the sizing. We can bold whatever we want. We can change the font as well. We can even ask AI to write text for us. For these buttons over here, we can click on this button. We can change what the button looks like. For example, let's say I want to go with this more rounded button. Let's say for the learn more, I want to change that one. Let's go with that, or maybe let's just make it matching. We can change all these icons down here by basically clicking on this. You can choose from all the different icons. You can also, of course, change where it links to. As we scroll down, we can always create more blocks. So we can click this plus button right here. We can add, for example, an image. Let's choose from the media library. Say I want to put a logo maybe. This whole section we can change as well. We can, change the container width. Yeah, it's very intuitive. Just go around, play with it. You can see there are tons of different blocks that are already pre-populated for this theme. If there's a block that you don't want, we can click on it and then just click delete. It's going to delete that whole section. If you want to change any of the images, just click on the image, change image, and then you can select from the media library, or you can also upload your own files. But overall, I think this looks really good already. And once you are done customizing the design, make sure to click update. And that's basically just going to save your changes. Now, if we go back to plugins, I'm going to show you how to use Elementor real quick because this is a very popular page builder. So I'll search Elementor. We will click install now, and I'll just show you how to build a page using this website builder. Elementor is free, but there is a Elementor Pro that you guys can buy. Now that I've activated it, I'm going to go back to pages. Let's create a new page. As you can see, there is literally nothing in this page, but we're going to click edit with with Elementor. And yeah, this is a similar drag and drop editor, no coding required. On the left side, you'll basically be able to choose what things you want to drag. So these are called widgets. So let's say we want a heading. We can go ahead and click that, drag it here. We can change the text. So let's call this blog. We can of course change the size of it, the style of it, all this stuff. Let's say we want to click plus right here. We can choose the layout we want to use. So we can choose either Flexbox or grid. I'm gonna go with Flexbox for now, and you can choose your structure. So you can have full width. You can have 2 columns side by side, 1 smaller column along with a bigger one, 4 columns, and you guys sort of get the point. So now we can basically click plus in here. We can, let's say, add an image. So let's drag that over here. We'll click this button to choose image. Let's go ahead and select something like this. Here, let's say we want to add some text. So we can go ahead and click that, drag that in here, and we can write more text as well. Test, right? Let's click plus again, Flexbox, choose this one. Let's say we want to put a big image that's full width. So let's drag image here. We can choose which image. You can always drag things as well. So let's say we want to put this big image up here. We can do that. And yeah, you sort of get the point. That's basically Elementor. We could get pretty deep with this, but I want this tutorial to be a little bit more simple. And if you want to use Elementor, there are tons of other tutorials that you guys can find. So yeah, let's click publish, click exit, get out of the Elementor builder. Let's change the URL for this page to be blog. Anytime if you want to preview what the page looks like, you can click view page right here. And yeah, this is the page that we just built. So I'm going to show you quickly how to build the header section of your website, mainly the main menu. So if you come here to appearance and go to menus, let's say we want to add that page we just built. We can go ahead and do that. Let's change this to be called blog. We can also change the order of this as well. So let's say we want to have the blog a bit higher. You can do that. Always make sure to click save menu. And now if we go to preview our website, you can see we have this blog page in the main menu. One thing I do want to add is that it's very important that you optimize your website for both desktop as well as mobile. So if you go to the editor and you click this right here, it's going to allow us to change the view. So I'm going to click mobile. And as long as you don't change the design that much, it should look pretty good since everything is already optimized. This is what our homepage looks like on a mobile browser. We can go ahead and edit any of these things, but essentially we want this to look good on a phone because a good portion of your traffic will come from mobile devices. So yeah, that's how you can build a professional looking website in under 1 hour. I love Hostinger because they just make it extremely easy. You guys saw the setup process. It basically got me this pretty killer design in just a few minutes. And with WordPress, it is super customizable. I can add so many different elements. We can add different plugins as well if we want added functionality. There is a reason why WordPress is so popular because 1, it is quite easy to use, but 2, it is so powerful. And the beauty is if you want to be even more easy, you can not use WordPress and just use the Hostinger website builder, which does come included with any of their paid plans. That's even easier, you guys. It is so easy that you literally just press a few buttons. You don't need to deal with plugins, any of that, and you should have a website in maybe 10-20 minutes. But yeah, for people that want more functionality in the future, then WordPress is a fantastic choice. And I will say most of my websites are built using WordPress. So yeah, hopefully you can see that building a website is actually very simple. As long as you get the right tools and hosting, then websites are extremely affordable and they're very easy to build. I really encourage you to use Hostinger. Again, it is such a great and affordable way to build your website. I've been using them for many years, and anytime a friend asks me what service should I use, I just always point them towards Hostinger. And again, we have that exclusive discount for you guys. Make sure to use that exact link down below, and don't forget to use code CharlieChang at checkout. I want to save you as much money as possible, so definitely don't forget that. And again, one hosting plan is going to allow you to build up to 100 different websites. That, you guys, is amazing. So hopefully you found this video helpful. I showed you the main steps when it comes to building your first WordPress website. Feel free to reference it at any point. Feel free to rewatch certain portions of it. But just know that if you have been thinking about starting your own website, go do it right now. Taking action is the most important step. And no matter what your reasons are for building a website, whether it be building a business, updating your portfolio, uploading a resume to help you find a job, whatever it is, now is the best time to start. If you got some value from this video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. I make a ton of videos talking about entrepreneurship, investing, and personal finance. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.